We ready to go? Okay. Welcome, folks, to this IBI Corporate Finance Premier League Round 11 match between Pembroke first and Phoenix first. My name's James Cresswell. I'll be with you for the whole game today. Hopefully add a bit of colour to the proceedings. We're just about to kick off now. Players and umpires are in the centre. They're just... Phoenix won the toss, I believe, and elected to bat. And we're going to open now with the Nick Stapleton, the captain of Pembroke. He's bowling to Siddiqui. And straight away there's a very, very loud appeal there by Pembroke. Just obviously the ball was doing enough to put doubt in the umpire's mind. Watch this replay. Maybe just pitched outside the line, outside the leg. That might have saved the batsman. Anyway, good start. Enthusiastic start by Pembroke. John's end. Yeah, looks like it. Sorry, mate?
Not sure if we had audio problem there or not, but
Anyway.
pretty sure we don't now.
So Byron McDonald the bowl, his first ball. I'll give you some stats on him in just a moment. Cracks this one in short and it's played out, cut out there to point. He gets a hand on it but can't stop it clean in. They scamper through for a single. In this league, Byron's bowled in 4 matches. He's bowled 37 overs and picked up 15 wickets for his trouble. His economy rate's 3.6, pretty good. He'd be desperately, well not desperately, but he'd be hoping to actually increase that total today. Bowling with a pretty good express pace there. Batsman just lets that go through to the keeper. It's a good line of length. Tricky for the batsman to keep that one down as it rises up, sort of chest height. Ooh, goes for a bit of a dab outside off stump there. Does well not to get anything on it. Encouraging signs for the bowler. Oh, again, just has a half-hearted approach to playing that ball on the offside. In the end, just lets it go through to the keeper. It's a good channel he's bowling here. With 3 slips in the gully, he's going to be searching for that edge. That's better. A bit fuller, but it's played out to the covers or extra cover and it's fielded well, so there's no run. Both Penbrook bowlers are in excellent form. It's going to be a tough gig for these Phoenix batters to basically survive and build a big score, but they need to. There's plenty of overs on offer here. If they survive the initial onslaught, I think that they can build a pretty healthy partnership. That's what Phoenix will be hoping. Anyway, after the second over, it's 2 for loss of 1 wicket. Nick Stapleton can continue from the nursery end. He's played 6 matches as captain before in this league before this match. Or bowled in 6 anyway. He's bowled 41 overs, picked up 9 wickets. He's averaging 3.47. Good economy rate. Gets a lot of movement, a lot of swing on the ball. It's been quite devastating this year. We'll all remember he's 8 for 8 at the beginning of the year. It's a pretty special milestone. Those who want to can go back and watch that on YouTube. There's some highlights of that bowling spell. It's absolutely magnificent. Ooh, trying to tempt the batsman on the offside there. He did well to get his bat out of the way. Craig Senior not available today, our head commentator. He's off commentating Cricket Island match down in Cork. Nice Yorker there and dug out well by the batsman. Just plays it on off to mid-on. No run. Penbrook building a fair bit of pressure here. Not really giving much for the batsman to actually have a go at.
That's all you could see him.
Right, okay. Still got some technically. Oh, brings that one back into the batter. He does well just to defend that. Pembroke pride themselves on a really high fielding standard. They work very hard on that. It's going to be tough to find a way to get it through the ring. There are big gaps, but the bowling's incredibly tight at the moment. So it's going to be quite risky for the batsman to try and manufacture some runs here. Stapleton trying to entice him to cut the ball. He's having nothing of it. Probably a wise move, actually. JJ, who's at point, he's one of the best fielders in this league. Excellent pair of hands, and so anything goes remotely near him, pretty good chance he's going to hold it. Nice drive there by the batsman, but straight for a fielder. So no run. So maiden over there for Stapleton. After 3, it's 2 for 1.
Here comes that wind again.
Yeah, it's pretty gusty, the wind. You get to see any comments that come up, don't you? Like, tell them to shut up and, you know.
You mean Craig and Kevin?
Yeah.
That's who it is. So, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't see any comments at the moment, folks, so if you are going to comment, be gentle. Good morning, guys. Well, there was maybe a whisper that Phoenix, the question's been asked of Phoenix under strength. There was a bit of a rumour going around potentially yesterday evening that Phoenix wouldn't be putting their strongest side out since they just won their match or their trophy, I think it was. The Bob Kerr Trophy down in Cork. So there might have been a few celebrations, and they've actually brought it to the club today for inspiration for their team, I assume, but maybe there's a few sore heads or some people still down in Cork trying to sleep it off, who knows. But I don't know if this is a full-strength team or not. I don't think it necessarily is, but anyway.
Rumour was certainly the full strength for the hangovers would be in Cork.
Yeah. It is what it is, folks. Brian McDonough he's bowling an excellent line there. Batsman deciding just to let these go through to the keeper. He's got a big cordon of players behind him, just hoping that he edges one. So it's a man out in sort of extra cover. Mid-wicket, same ball again. This one is a bit wider, and it's called wide as well. That's another run to the Phoenix score. They move on to 3 for the loss of 1. So it's got keeper, 3 slips, first, second, third slip, a gully, deep third man, point, extra cover, sort of mid-wicket, and a backward square. Oh, and it plays that one down the ground, just the gully. He fields it, makes no mistake, no run. Did well to keep that down on the ground, the batsman. So Thompson has faced his 13 balls so far, yet to score. Just needs to keep navigating this onslaught. It's got 46 and a bit overs to get through. We'll bring you some stats up from the Phoenix guys as soon as we can. There you defended well again, just out to extra cover, no run. Just one ball left in this over. Again, just plays one down to gully and for no run. And apart from the wide, it was an excellent over. So after 4, Phoenix are 3 for 1. Struggling to get runs here. Munjol's the only batsman to actually get a run off the bat. He's on 1 from his 7. Thompson defending well down the other end, but still to get off strike. Or still to get a run, I should say. He's faced 15 balls. It's finding it quite tough out there at the moment. Munjol to face Stapleton now. Oh, gets forward and tries to drive that one through sort of extra cover, but misses it completely. Dot ball. Stapleton's very good at that, getting that late swing. Makes it incredibly difficult for a batsman to face. He's been very devastating with it. This time, oh, he's played it well. Gets past just wider point, and it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Timed that very nicely, actually, the batsman. And brings up the first boundary for the innings. 4 runs. 4 much needed runs. Don't think Penbrook could mind that too much, playing your shots. Munjol moves on to 5. This time, oh, is it? They've gone for the appeal. I think they've heard a snick. Umpire doesn't think so. We'll watch that again, hopefully. Here we watch the replay. Unfortunately, no sound at the moment. Maybe just hit the dirt. There was a bit of puff of dust. Anyway, the umpire wasn't interested, so it goes down as a dot. Oh, another appeal there, but not the finger stays down. Well, he's troubling the batsman now. This one brings it in. Maybe he's too far forward, or it's going to go over the top. You make your minds up, folks. Either way, good decision from the umpire. Any doubt, you've got to give it to the batsman. I was hoping to have Graham Mooney come down to give his insights and perspective on the game, but unfortunately other things have come up and he can't make it today. So whatever you're doing, Graham, have a good time. Hope you get a chance to listen to a few overs. There's a lot of cricket being played today. There's the Irish women playing Sri Lanka up in Stormont, looking to get a second victory. Or second victory up there. Oh, edges this one, gets through everyone. Inside edge and goes running past the whole cordon there and picks up 4 runs. Not the most graceful of shots, but it all looks good in the scorebook. So, interesting indeed. So after 5 overs, Phoenix are 11 for 1. Yeah. How that did not hit the furniture. Anyway, a bit of luck for the batsman there. And as I say, after 5 overs, it's 11 for loss of 1 wicket. Thompson on strike now. Still looking for an opportunity to score. And he finally gets off the mark with the boundary. He just cracks it one off the offside. Goes through the cover region. There's no one there. Sorry, no, he wasn't looking the right way. Cracked on the leg side. Through mid-wicket. I was looking through my notes. Sorry, folks. Brain fade. Picks up 4. He'd be delighted to be off the mark. Attempted Yorker there by Madonna. Results in a dot ball. That's a good line and length. He's bowling pretty good pace. Very fast. Oh, another good Yorker there. That dug out nicely by the batsman. That's a real bat breaker sort of delivery. Comes in again, crashes into the pad. I think that gave him a bit of a twinge. Just going to stretch that one out a bit. Bit of a quote from the 12th man in mind here, but it's been a family show, I can't really say. But anyway. He plays that one nicely down to third man. Just for the single. Gets him off strike. I think he'd be delighted about that. Brings Mungill back on strike. Oh, and at the end of the interesting over there, Phoenix have moved on to 16 for 1 after 6. Picking up the odd boundary here and there to make him feel a bit more confident. Stapleton to continue from the nursery end here. This will be his 4th. He's got figures of 9 for 1, which is very respectable. And Thompson to face. Oh. Did well to squeeze that one out. Very full. Results in a dot. Squeeze it out to the point region. Very gusty here in Pembroke Parade. We've got a bit of technology going everywhere. So just bear with us if there's a few glitches in the system. Let's wreak a bit of havoc for the bowlers as well. This one played straight back to Stapleton, who fields his own bowling. So just looking at Thompson's batting stats. Just tried something a bit different there. Stapleton just maybe putting too much of an effort into it, but concedes in a wide. So Thompson, for this season, he's had 14 innings across all formats. Got 229 runs, an average of 17.62. Strike rate of just under 77, 76.97, and his highest score is 60. Oh, he gets an edge there, thick edge, but there is a man down here, third man, who collects it tidily and just flings it back. It's just going to be the one run. Madonna doing the fielding, just in front of the commentary tent here. I'll try and get some information on Mundrell as well. Oh, goes to a bit of a bouncer there, and it's played well. Played well behind square, but there is a man down there in, I guess, backward square, deep backward square. Just results in a single, but they're rotating the score nicely, the strike nicely here. Cracked into the point region there for no run. So Mundrell stats for this season, 24. He's had 21 innings, 502 runs, averaging 26.42. So quite handy. Highest score is 71 not out against Adamstown. Has a strike rate of about just under 95, 94.67. So Phoenix will be hoping these two can stick around for quite a while. Oh, big bouncer there. It's called a first bounce of the innings, or the over. Anyway, end of the over. Phoenix move on to 19 for 1 off 7. Mundrell now moved on to 10, hit double figures. He'd be feeling a bit more confident now, a bit settled. Thompson too struggled to get some runs, but he's 6 off 25, but he's looking better with each ball. Byron McDonald to continue. Only conceded 7 from his 3, yet to pick up a wicket. He'd be hoping to do that sooner than later. That's a good ball. Just searching for the edge there. Penbrook staying with the 3 slips. With bowling like that, why wouldn't you? So he has. Oh, yes, and he's edged it straight to third slip. He makes no mistake. And the plan has worked, and the batsman has fallen. Mundrell perishes on 10. Just forced to play that ball when it just gets a thick-edged third slip, and no mistake made. Here's the replay. Nice big thick edge. Angling in, oh, lovely ball. And working on 4th stump there, and just very thick edge. Bit of outswing, bit of thick edge to third slip, and he's back in the shed. 2nd wicket down. Byron Madonna gets his first scalp for the day. Wow, this is an excellent start from Pembroke's point of view. 2 wickets down for only 19 runs conceded. more gusts of wind here and bits and pieces of the commentary equipment getting sent all over the ground. Niall's now gone off to do some repairs on something. I think if there's a ball that goes high in the air, it's going to be swirling around. Looking for it. Changing the sight screen there. Niall's got to be the sight screen guy as well. A few Phoenix guys get 2/3 of the way down across the ground and now having to go back. Niall's a man of many talents, many skills, and he's just managing the sight screen as well. Making the adjustments so we can to the camera. Oh. Just outside the line of off there. Probably got a bit of bat on that maybe. So we've got a left-hander out there. Another good ball there. That's been doing well not to get anything on it. So the new batsman for Phoenix is Andrew John. Attempt to bring you some statistical information on him shortly. It's a nice shot played out just past the bowler, between the bowler and mid-on, and goes crash into the boundary right along the carpet. Great shot. Gets him off the mark. Get some cheers from his teammate. That's quite a convincing shot. Very nice. So, just content to let this one go and see the over out. So, now after 8, it's 23 for 2 is the score.
Ask them. Somebody from there will take.
Phoenix just chipping away here, taking what they can on offer. It's actually not the worst score runs-wise for this sort of bowling attack. But from their point of view, the disappointment is that they have 2 wickets down. Yeah, it does create a little bit of a mountain to climb, especially if there's a few more that fall this side of drinks. And that one just played out nicely. Just wider cover, extra cover, and let's pick up a single. Brings John back on strike. So Andrew John for this season, he's had 17 innings, made 315 runs, averaging 19.69. Not a bad average. There's a strike rate of 115 plus. So he likes to get on with it, obviously. His highest score is 52 versus North Kildare seconds. One senses there's a bit of aggression in his style, just from what we've seen so far. He's quite a tall man, so he's got some power behind him as well. He whips this one off his back behind square. There is a man down here in long leg, and just a one run. Fielded nicely. Very, very quick outfield today.
This is your first game with one, yeah?
Yeah, there is a... Yeah, I know. There's some dips and...
Like today, when
It's not flat like a pool table, this ground. There are little dips here and there, which make it a little bit tricky to sometimes field, especially if there's the mat. The corners of the mat can be a bit interesting if you fit in that sort of area. This one played just on the mid-on, no run. Stapleton into his 5th over now. 14 runs conceded, picked up a wicket, so pretty good bowling, as you'd expect. He's had a glorious season with the ball in all formats. Oh, this one's caught a wide, just gets past, drifts down leg. So for the whole season, Stapleton's had 17 matches. He's bowled 94 overs. He's had 27 wickets. Best bowler in the 4 for 17. That can't be right. Anyway, his economy rate overall was 4.2. Very good economy rate. Yeah, no, I've got conflicting stats here. Anyway, it's technology for you. That's a good line outside of off stump. So it looks like they've taken out one of the slips. Or the person into more of a cover that, go into cover position to, well, cover the ball. This one played away to mid-off, no run. Overcalled. 26 for 2 off 9.
You played the T20.
So the run rate at the moment, 2.89. Quite conservative, but considering this bowling attack, I think Phoenix wouldn't be too upset about that. 2 wickets down is the worry. Madonna continues. This one played straight into the ground out to point and no run. Continuing with the 3 slips for Madonna. So hoping to replicate what he did in the previous over. This time bowling to the left-hander. And he crunches it out just past point. There is a man out there in third man, deep third man, who cuts it off. Just picks up the one. But it's his intention. He's going to go for it, plays natural game, which I think is great.
The wheel should be going to the... where the reel is.
Yeah, you're going to have to go and they can't hear you from here. Just adjusting the sight screen again. It's always a bit of a nightmare for the technology. Every time the combination changes ends. Well, this time, just nearly gets the edge. Tempting the batsman. Just playing it just a little bit outside off. So Thompson now on 7 from his 31. This time the bouncer comes in and he navigates that well, just ducks out the way. Like an Olympic boxer, ducking and weaving.
How many lengths extra pairs of clothes did you bring today?
Just the one, got a jacket.
One extra.
Yeah, you know, try to be optimistic. This is a nice ball, but played away down to third man. Just picks up the single. Just chipping away a little bit here, Phoenix. Yeah, moving the side screen again. Left-hander on strike. One ball in the over, yet to come. Seems to be a bit of an absence of wildlife today. I haven't seen any birds on the ground at the moment. Normally you have a bit of a cluster of pigeons or some seagulls and various other... Oh, has a bit of a dab at side off for that. Lucky not getting anything on it. And that's the end of the over. There's 10 overs gone now, 28 for 2. Try to channel my inner Richie Beno. Wonder if we'll see a bowling change or whether Stapleton will stick with... Oh no, we have seen a bowling change. Might be... I wonder if this is Mark Berry. Live scoring will let us know. Oh no, Bodrick Flanagan. He's to take up the attack from the nursery end.
I'll put it there next time.
Just one slip for him. We've got mid on, mid off. We've got extra cover. Point. Deep third man. Deep fine leg. Square leg. Mid wicket. And this one's just crunched out to the backward point. Fielded by J Garth. No run. A few people down to watch this so far. Maybe you might get a few more later on in the afternoon. Once everyone finishes their Sunday jobs and activities. Or maybe they're just happy to stay home, out of the wind. A bit shorter this time. Batsman's just happy to let that one go through to the keeper. Thompson being very watchful here. There's a nice shot through the covers. He's going to get 4 for this. That was a beautiful shot through the field. Got past the ring and there's no one out there to protect the boundary, so picks up 4. Lovely shot. Thompson now moves into double figures. He's on 12. He's facing 36 balls. And the lot will be riding on his shoulders from a Phoenix batting point of view. This one played at the point. Fielded by JJ Garth, no run. So Mark Berry in this format of the game, he's only played 2 matches in this league. He's bowled 7 overs prior to today. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet, so he'll be hoping to change that today, get the breakthrough. So I apologise, I was watching the wrong information there. Just pointed out. He only won 1 match prior to today. Has picked up 1 wicket. Sorry, it's Patrick Flanagan, sorry. Yeah, papers are flying around left, right and centre here. So apologies to Patrick. His best bowling is 1 for 45. So just conceding 4 in that over. After 11, it's 32 for 2. And it's going to be a change from the St John's end as well. Now that the power play's over, they're going to bring in Gavin Hoey for a bit of spin. Gavin, who's recently been selected to play for Ireland. Gavin played 5 matches so far in this Premier League competition. He's picked up 6 wickets. His best bowling is 3 for 29 in this format. Has an economy rate of 3.5, which is very excellent for a spinner. Very talented man, this Gavin Hoey. Yeah, just looking at his field, he's got the 1 slip, deep gully, deep point, backward point. Oh, just played out in the point region. There's no one there, but it's only going to pick up a single. There's a mid wicket, mid on, mid off. So extra cover, square. Is there anyone in the deep? So it's just going to be a deep square. There was a deep backward point, but it's now coming to more of a traditional point position, and point's gone through to a sort of a wide gully. Yeah, he splits the point and the extra cover fieldsman. He's going to get 4 for his trouble. Nice shot. It's a bit short there by Hoey. So Thompson now moves on to 16. Starting to get the runs ticking over now. Phoenix will be hoping that he's seen the ball a lot better and that he can stay in there for quite a while and build a partnership. Partnership is currently 13. Oh, it's a better comeback. Bit of a faster ball there. So it's great variation. Gavin Hoey's very experienced. This one just a bit on the leg and just played away that way just for a single. Deep square comes in and fields that. Make sure there's no second run. Adjusting to the sight screen again now for the left-hander. Coming around wicket now. Bit of a Yorker there. Dug out well by the batsman. No run. So the run rate's climbed a little bit now. It's 3.2. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Just deceived the batsman there. Straight through to the keeper. Dot ball. Encouraging signs for the bowler. So after 12, it's 38 for 2. Howie conceded 6 in his first over. Partnership now 19. And Phoenix will be desperately hoping that these two can stay in for a significant amount of overs, build a good platform. Penbrook now be searching for that breakthrough. Good ball displayed back to the bowler, no run. Getting good encouragement from his team. Oh, tempted Yorker, but whipped off the legs beautifully. There is a man in the deep who's going to stop this down in sort of long leg. He does. Just makes it a single. It was a lovely shot. Disappointed didn't get more for that, but that's well fielded. So there's a deep third man, there's a deep long leg. Making sure that those shots are just kept to singles. Brings John on strike. He's 7 from 11. It's been very positive in his approach to the batting. It's a bit short, and this one just dabbed away on the offside as well, just down to third man and picks up a single. Nice rotation of the strike so far. 2 runs from the over. And that's all they need to do. Just pick those singles. As I said previously, there is a bit of a gust of wind here. There is fast outfield here, so that one there played just down to deep fine leg there. Just picks up a single. Sort of cut him in half a bit, but he got enough on it just to run it down. Run it down to fine leg. Rotates the strike again. Yeah, very fast outfield here, so if you can get it past the ring, it's a good chance of getting a boundary. There are gaps the batsman would be hoping to exploit. This one, again, they're just playing it down to that same field. That's where all the runs from this over have come through, either long leg or third man, depending on if it's a left or right hander. Wonder if it's worth just putting another fielder in that position, just to sort of stem that run flow. Nothing to worry about yet, but from a Pembroke point of view, you wouldn't think, but anyway, runs are runs. That's a better ball. Bowled on the offside and just defended well for no run. End of the over. 13 down now. 42 for 4. Still got some technical issues, have we? No, just okay. Oh well, if I start speaking in Swahili, there you go. The interpreting software has kicked in. Yeah, coffee would go down well. Yeah, just black for me. Good ball by Hoey, but played well there by John. As other commentators say, he's asking some questions of the batter. So far, the batter's had the answers. All flighted up and it's lifted over the bowler's head, and it's going to be safe. It's going to be 4 runs. It's cleared the field, and it's a nice chip shot. Just in his arc, here we go. Foot forward. Clears the field there, and since he did that, it was going to be 4 runs every time. Strays a little bit on the leg side here, just works it around behind square, picks up a single. Thompson back on strike. He's looking a bit more comfortable out there now, and he's on 19. Defends it nicely. Good ball. Get some nice drift. Sometimes a good flight too, Gavin Hoey. Lots of different variations up in his arsenal. This one drifting down leg, it's going to be quarter wide. This one played on the leg side. Mid-wicket comes around and fields it. Just the 1 run. It's been a good over for Phoenix so far. 7 from it. Can Hoey finish strong? This one just a bit on the leg side as well, and just played away backward a square. And that brings up the 50 for Phoenix. 50 for 2 off 14. First milestone from their point of view. This partnership now has moved on to 31. Thompson now on 20 off his 48, and John on 15 from his 17. So he's helped push this run rate along. Run rate now just over 3.5, 3.57. Oh. Good ball there. Got a bit of lift, maybe surprised the batsman ever so slightly. Defended well. Cloud's not as thick as it was yesterday. There's a bit of sunshine coming through. Actually quite pleasant when the wind isn't blowing. This one played off sort of backward point. Swooped on by JJ Garth and no run. He's looking quite comfortable out there at the moment, John. Andrew John. Seen the ball well when he's playing his shots. Phoenix will have high hopes that he gets a good score. Gets back in his crease. Just plays it onto the leg side. To a sort of wideish mid-on sort of position and no run. Captain just having a bit of conversation with him. Maybe just asking what he wants for lunch. This one, oh, good length from the bowler. Sort of made him play it away on his splice. Popped it up. Didn't carry to the mid-on fielder. Quite lucky he didn't get much more on that. It results in a dot ball anyway. So I wonder if that's a little bit of frustration or whether it just surprised the batsman. Got on a bit higher than we thought. And this one, straight in the arc, but it's going to be caught, one would think. He's just popped it up to mid-on. And yes, it has been taken cleanly. He didn't get the middle of the butt at all. And the trap has worked. And that's unlucky for Phoenix, and it's unlucky for John. He was looking good. He perishes on 15. And another wicket falls.
Your second shot of coffee in. There we go.
Partnership of 31. Let me watch this. Pops it up, just splices that one away. Just more of a big thick edge up in the air actually than anything. No mistake taken by the fielder there. I think it might have been Dermot Tucker. Good pair of hands again. And the third wicket falls for 50 on the board in the 15th over. And Phoenix here in quite a bit of trouble. Thompson holding down his end. He's 20 for 48, but he's losing partners around him. And just as the partnership started to go there, the breakthrough comes. Troubling times for Phoenix. Thank you, Niall. No. No, thank you. So, yeah, pressure's on.
I remember today, thanks for something.
Well, technically it's lunchtime, but I might have a bit of a bicky with my coffee. Negi or Neji? Negi comes to the crease. Phoenix. Batsman number 5. Plays this one out to point, and it's fielded well by JJ. No run. And then at the end of the 15th over, 50 for 3. Phoenix with a lot of work to do now. Still got 35 overs. And I'm not sure what the depth of the batting is for the Phoenix side, but they're going to have to bat out of their skins today if they're going to post a decent enough total to defend. So Flanagan picks up his first wicket. I think Gavin Hovey continued. He'll be hoping to pick up his wicket now. Oh, and the big appeal there for MW, but no, just umpire saying just drifting down leg. Not interested anyway, but good shout. Good ball by Gavin. But well defended by the batsman. This one pitched up, but played straight out to mid-off, no run. Almost like he got too much on that. Just hit it too hard. Lovely shot. This one a bit shorter and just crunched into the ground, bottom edge into the ground, out to the point region. Actually more of a cover region, sorry. No run. Played out on the leg side this time. Mid-on comes around to cut that off, no run. He's sort of testing the batsman out here. Different lengths, different lines, heights. Can he get one to rip? This one, oh, big thick edge. But there's no one down there. He's going to get away with this one. He's going to reach the boundary for 4, down to a third man position. Oh, if you're going to slash hard, that's what he did. So, 16 down now, 54 for 3. All right, Nedgy on strike now. Just faced the 1 ball. His stats for the year. He's had 14 innings. Made 274 runs for his club. Averaging just under 25, 24.91. Pretty healthy. Strike rate of 83, or just under 83. And highest score of 60. So very capable. And if there was ever a game or a time that his team needs him to do well, as today, I've seen a couple of batsmen now start to get a bit of an innings. Oh, just crunched that one out to point. Just bounces in front of the point fielder there. No run. If he had got a bit more on that, probably would have been a catch. Did well not to middle that one. Encouraging signs for Flanagan. Well taken there by the keeper. He's standing up. It's Greg Hollins with the gloves today. Is it? Anyway. This one. Right at the leg side. Fielder does well to stop that. Threw his body on the line and just stopped it short of the rope. Just picks up, I think, 2. Yeah, so Hollins with the gloves today. Defended that nicely, just out to the cover region. No run. So we've got a point, cover, extra cover, and mid-off on the offside, and also someone down here in deep third man. This one just worked away on the offside, on the leg side, sorry. Sort of just behind square. There is a man out there and long on. No, sorry, my brain's going to mush now. Deep backward square, just picks up a single. And at the end of the over, 17 gone, 58 for 3. So Phoenix starting to work the singles a bit here. Thompson on to 24. Nagy on to 4 from his 7. Yes. Actually bought a sandwich today, so might have to get some sustenance somewhere along the line. Good line there by Howie. Just defends that one out to point for no run. Just waiting for the coffee to kick in. Tempting the batsman there, just crunch it out on the offside, but he misses it and goes straight to the keeper. Good ball by Howie. Defended well though by the batsman, and no run again. It's played out to that backward point sort of region. Gets a good bounce, good height. Has the Yorker at length as well. That one died a bit on him. Batsman went to cut that away and it just went underneath the bat. Straight to the keeper. Keeper did well to actually glove that. Really important from a Phoenix point of view that Thompson stays in. Just plays it to sort of backward point or gully region for no run. Good over there from Howie. It's a maiden. So after 18, 58 for 3. So we're basically a third of the way through the game. Only 58 on the board. Run rate, not the worst. It's 3.22. But someone's going to have to accelerate this at some stage. Yeah, 3 down already. It makes it a bit tricky to accelerate, but I suppose if they can get to another 100 or so before, or 50 runs before drinks, gives them some sort of platform, but you know. That is a lot, you know, just trying to sort of... Well, yeah, I think that's the thing. No more wickets lost before drinks would be Phoenix's goal. Pick up whatever you can pick up along the way. Try to get to the region of 100 maybe. Then try to put the foot down after that, but the bowling has been very good today. Not a lot of width for the batter. So yeah, it's going to be tough. That one again, tight line, just played away to point, no run. Might have got an inside edge on that one. Sort of half out of the peel from the bowler and a few of the fielders. Umpire not even interested at all. Yeah, nice bit of sun just coming out now. Burning off a little bit of cloud maybe. Sort of pale blue coming through and a bit of thin cloud. Oh, that's a good ball. Just defended well into the pitch. Goes off a bit to the point region. No run. Flanagan bowling a really good line of length here. He's in his 5th over. He's only conceded 12 and he's picked up a wicket. He's doing a good job for his team. And what I like about this field is that there's 2 players in sort of a cover region and a mid-wicket region, just cutting off the single. They're very, very shallow. A lot of teams tend to put fielders back on the ring and concede singles all over the place, but this is a very, very tight field. Fielders walking in as well, quite aggressively. Those on the ring are basically in 10 paces by the time, well, feels like 10 paces by the time the ball gets to the batsman. This one clubbed away on the leg side, but gets a lot of height in the air, but it just falls short of the man who's running in from deep square. Just results in a single. Anyway, just one run from that over, so it's 19 overs done now, 59 for 3. Bit of a risky shot, that one, in some regards, but the fielders are quite deep, so maybe, yeah, it was worth taking that risk. Anyway, paid off for the Phoenix this time. They picked up a run. Gavin Hoey to continue. He'd like to get amongst the wickets. So just dropping a man back to deep square now on the boundary. Even actually, he's moved across now to sort of like a boundary rider, deep mid wicket. There's a batsman moves back to give himself room, just plays it down to backward point, but there's a man there, so no run. Pembroke bowlers are very good at bowling to their field. Know exactly what they want. Again, forcing the batsman back on into the crease. Almost an identical shot to the previous ball. No run. Pressure building now. Well, it's been building basically since the first over, one would say. Again, almost three identical balls and how they're played in a row. Giving backward point a bit of work to do. There's Dermot Tucker there, who's very capable. Looking forward to seeing him with the bat in hand later on. Oh, this one just edges through to the keeper and picks up the wicket. Great pressure, forced the batsman back and back and back, and this time he tried to cut it, and just all he did was ease the ball into the keeper's gloves. Bit of an edge there, and he's gone. And that's Necky gone for 5. Never really got started. Watch the replay. Oh yeah, just got a bit of bounce there. Deceived the batsman. And no mistake from the keeper. Hollands takes it cleanly, and another wicket falls. 59 for 4. So a partnership of 9 runs. As I said before, never really got going. Thompson's still there though. He's on 24. He'd be the great hope for Phoenix to bat through as much of this innings as he can. He just needs 1 or 2 batsmen to stick with him for a while. Now with his bowling attack, that's a bit of an ask, but you know, haven't even finished the 20th over yet, and there's 4 wickets down. Looks like another left-hander to the crease. Sidhu. So Amish Sidhu, who's the captain, he's come to the crease now. Wouldn't be overly happy with the situation, one would think, but if there was ever a time for a captain's knock, this is the time. Just happy to let that one go. Well judged. Yeah. Goes to the big swing down leg side. Missed the ball, but it's a wide. All right. I have to get my cushion out later. Yeah. This one's pitched up. Half-hearted appeal for caught behind there, but keeper's not interested and the bowler's not interested, so that says it all. Anyway, end of the over. Successful over there for Gavin Hoey for Pembroke. Just concedes the 1 run, but they picks up a wicket. So, after 20 overs, it's 60 for 4. Thanks, mate. Yeah, they can.
Sorry.
You're right.
Commentating if you're standing there.
Thompson to face again. The great hope of Phoenix. He's doing a good job. He's seen the opening onslaught. He's seen them off. He's seen the change bowlers now, and he's survived. And here's a few of his teammates to do the same. He's doing a great job for his club and his team. Flanagan can continue. This is the 6th over. 13 for 1 so far. Oh, late shot there by the batsman. Did well to miss it, actually. Just a dot ball crashes into the gloves of the keeper, who's standing up. Seemed to be in two minds with that shot. Wasn't sure to leave it or just have a go at it, and lucky for him, he didn't get an edge. A few more people piling into Sydney Parade today. A few more people, groups of people up against the wall, enjoying a bit of sunshine. So if you're at a loose end and you want to come down and just experience a bit of sun and get our first seagull arriving, come on down. Lovely day out here. Good bit of cricket that. Ball played off to the cover region. There's a very, very short cover player there. Takes the cleaning. Make sure there's no run. This is great aggressive cricket by Pembroke. I'm liking this. Not giving anything away. Similar shot, straight to the same fielder. It's going to be require a lot of mental patience from the batter. There's nothing worse from a batting point of view when you middle it and it goes straight to a fielder for no run. You feel a little bit cheated. What I do. Hey Eli. Good mate. Yourself?
Makes everything much more simple.
Yes, isn't it? Yep. Oh, the trap almost worked. He pitched it up. Batter went for it. Hit it straight to the short mid-wicket, short cover fielder, I should say, and he just couldn't quite hold it this time. Here we see the replay. Nice shot, cramped him a bit, and just wasn't able to hold it that time. He'd be absolutely gutted. He prides himself, JJ and Gartham, being one of the best fielders around, and he would have expected himself to take it when it was a very sharp attempt. There was no run, so you've got to give him that, but you can see that trap being set again. Gavin Hoey to continue now. And that was a maiden over for the 21st over. almost a wicket maiden. This way it's just played off the leg side. Mid-wicket fielder JJ Garth quickly around, make sure there's no chance for a run. No cheeky singles here today. Just absolutely got the foot on the throat, Pembroke. Just defended well. Oh, that's probably the closest you'll get for a cheeky single. Just played wide of the cover fieldsman there. Sneak through for a single. This brings the captain, Sidhu, back on strike. Thompson on 24 now. Pembroke could be hoping to get a break through this new batsman, fresh batsman. He plays it down, gets the bottom edge and just plays it straight down basically to his feet. No run. Good line by Hoey, and it's played well by the batter. Body right behind it, the bat right behind the ball. Good defence. Batter not comfortable with something. Bit shorter this time, just played on the offside there to the point fielder, and no run, and that's a good over there from Hoey. Just concedes the one run. He's after his 6 overs, he's 20 for 1. Phoenix is 61 for 4 off 22. Run rate. Sorry? He's done 6. Yep. So the run rate dropping now, 2.77. They've really put the runs, made it difficult to make runs, these bowlers. So Flanagan to continue. He's going to bowl his 7th over now. And there's a lot of bowling options still to come. You've got Paul Lawson. You've got JJ Garth. Fiakutaka. And you've got the opening bowlers to come back on as well. So Stapleton's got a lot of options to play with here. At the moment everything seems to be going according to plan. Penbrook could be hoping to get at least one more breakthrough prior to drinks. Played nicely down into the ground, but just to the offside there to point, and just no run. Yeah, City just needs to be patient here. Needs to stay with his partner. Grind out this innings. Nicely placed. This soft touch gets through the inner ring there and picks up a single. There is a man down there at basically third man who just makes sure that's just a single. But that's the sort of thing they need to keep doing. Just find a way to rotate the strike, pick up singles here and there, get that run rate to climb a bit. Keep them in touch with the ability to launch into some sort of defendable score. Most important thing, though, is not to lose another wicket. Oh, thick edge. And this is going to race past the keeper down to the rope, and there was no one down there able to catch that. It was a very fast outfield and much needed 4 runs. Not very convincing, but they all look the same in the book, as the saying goes. But there's no slip at the moment, so you got away with that. This one well defended. And JJ Gus throws down the stumps at the non-striker's end just to keep the non-striker honest. Keep him in his crease. Yeah, great accuracy. Good throw. This one just played away to mid-off. Well, it's a better over there for Phoenix. They pick up 5. 5 very valuable runs. Thompson moves on to 28. Just inching that total up. Taking him 72 to get there, but he's shown great patience, and the most important thing from a Phoenix point of view, he's still in. So, after 23, it's 66 for 4. Gavin Ho to continue for his 7th over. He'd be looking for a wicket from this over to get one more on the board before drinks. Phoenix definitely need to hold on now. Just plays that well, dabs that down. Just at his feet at square. No run. It's outside the line. Oh, he's given him. I thought it was maybe fractionally outside the line. Oh, yeah, pitching line, but just moving outside the leg. But anyways, given this a breakthrough that Phoenix definitely didn't want to happen. Anyway, umpire's given it. Five wickets down now. We watch this. Pitched in line. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, sorry. Maybe it was going to take out top of leg. Okay, take it all back. But anyway, the main thing was that the umpire thought it was going to take out the leg stump or thereabouts. So, well done, Gavin Hoey. He's fought hard for that. Now he's 2 for 20 from his 6.2 overs, or 20 for 2, depends which part of the world you come from. And that's something that Phoenix absolutely did not need. No,
I realised the camera
yeah. I know. Well,
just wide enough to make it a bit crooked.
Well, that's the excuse I'm showing. Yeah. Anyway, the captain falls cheaply. Didn't look comfortable out there at all, really. Perfectly honest. And his nightmare is just continuing. Oh, goes for a sweep shot, crashes into the pads. Bit of a game shot to play. Anyway, gets away with it. Penbrook thought they had another one. Last partnership was only 6, so it all falls onto this man as well now. What can he do for his team? And he just defends that one out. Pops out to the offside, no run. Another left-hander. This time it just, again, defended, goes onto the leg side. Dot ball. Defended well by the batsman. And the over is a wicket maiden. Great work by Hoey from a Penbrook point of view. So after Yeah. We'll watch this replay. Did he maybe thought just pitched outside the line? Maybe, I don't know. It's hard from, yeah. Anyway, after 24, it's 66 for 5. Flanagan to bowl his 8th over now. Last over before drinks. Can he get another breakthrough? He's already got 1 wicket. He's only conceded 18. So the bowling's been outstanding by Pembroke. The support in the field's been incredible. Phoenix have a lot of work to do. Oh, this one just played back at a point, but JJ Garth quickly swoops on it. There's also great backing up here by Brian McDonough in the deep. No run. And Thompson, he's doing his best. He's on 28. He must be just, can't believe how many of his supporting batsmen are just falling around him. He's doing a great job for his team. Under enormous pressure. This one actually played at the point. Pick up a single. It's a newish batsman on strike. Ranalea. Goes for the big hit and he middles it and he's creamed it out there to the cow corner sort of region for him. Didn't quite get it though. Didn't quite middle it. And there was a man out the deep who's cut that off and it's just become 1. It was a lovely shot. It just picks up the 1. He's not afraid to go after the ball. It's good to see. So I think this is Devendra Ranalea. Apologies if the pronunciation's not quite right. Oh, thick edge there, just played on the offside, but there was a man down here on the boundary to protect that, and it just results in a single. So, Ranolia's stats for this season, all up of, he's had 12 innings. He's made 73 runs over those 12 innings. His average is 10.43. This one, he just cuts that one. It's a thickish shot of edge, really. And it goes down to the third man region and just picks up a single. But just rotating the strike. Again, the sight screens are moving back and forth. So his best score so far is 18 against Railway Union first. So we're definitely into the lower middle order now. Thompson moved on the 30. He just plays it on the offside, and now it's Drinks. So, after 25, Phoenix is 70 for 5. A fair bit of trouble. They seem to have left themselves quite a bit to do. So we'll just have a bit of a break now for a few minutes while you go put the kettle on and make a cup of tea or coffee or whatever you want to do. And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. Well, welcome back, everyone. Players coming back onto the field now. Bit of a conference discussion as they came back from drinks. So, quick summary of the game here. Anyone who may have joined us just recently, I think Phoenix won the toss and elected to bat, and it has just been downhill from there, really, from their point of view. After 25 overs, they are 70 for 5. Only one batsman, Thompson, has really stuck it out. He's had all his teammates fall around him. Penbrook have bowled exceptionally well, as they are renowned to do. The fielding's been very good as well. And they have just attacked beautifully and made it incredibly difficult for Phoenix to get any partnerships of note. And they will be looking through to close this out quite quickly. There's a new batsman on strike. Gavin Hoey to continue. Defended well there, just on the offside, and no run. Gavin Hoey, who's picked up 2 wickets already, he's in his 8th over. Well defended, but not given any width to the batter. It's a good test for this batsman. He needs to stick around for Thompson for quite a few overs now. They've got to grind out some sort of total. I'd say Pembroke could be looking to probably close this. Goes for the big sweep, and that's not a good shot. That was the absolute wrong shot, and he's paid the price. He's been given LBW. First over after drinks. Wow. Disaster for Phoenix, and absolute best over for Pembroke. 70 for 6 now. And one starts to wonder whether Phoenix are actually going to make it to triple figures. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's just absolutely plumb. That was such a risky shot so early on in the innings. He had a sweep shot earlier on. I think his first or second ball, and you're lucky to get away with that. So that wasn't batting for your team. And I think Thompson might be having a word to the incoming batsman saying, come on, just survive, bat sensibly, just keep out the ball, Anyway, Gavin Hoey's picked up 3 wickets now. So another tiny partnership of 4 runs, not worth mentioning really. New batsman just plays that one away. Just a backward point, no run. And I think Pembroke could be looking to shut this down very, very shortly. Everyone gets to go home early. So it's a good challenge for Phoenix here. Bit of dust coming up from the pitch there, with this breeze is coming through. Just picked up a little bit of breeze there, maybe. This time he splits the field, but there is a band out in deep point. So just a 1 run. But he'd be off the strike, he'd be delighted about that. That's the first thing all batsmen want to do, is get a run, get off strike and get the set batsman on. But that was the end of the over, so only 1 wicket from it, and 1 run from it and a wicket. So after 26, 71 for 6. And this is like a Mount Everest to try and get over this one. And looks like a change in the bowling. Paul Lawson into the attack. Paul Lawson, who's very effective for Pembroke over the years. can bat as well, but he's a very good spin bowler. And he'll be hoping to clear up this tail. Just set in the field at the moment. Very attacking field, as you'd imagine. It's got mid on right up. Almost like a... what do you call that? Short mid on? He's got mid wicket. He's got a deep mid wicket. He's got backward square, backward point, close cover, mid off, and play straight back to basically the bowler, but it's fielded well there by the short mid on, I suppose I'll call him. They're trying to entice the batsman to go for the big shot to clear I suppose the offside ring and maybe mistime it and get a catch. Good start by Paul Lawson though, bowling very tight line here. Oh no, sort of yes no there. Thought there was a run, but there's a man at point there. There's no way there was a run there, and batter sent back to his non-striker end. Bit of desperation coming into the batters now, as you can understand. That's good defence. Just played it back. Good line of length here by Lawson, not giving the batsman anything really. This one just gets the ball around the corner. And he's been run out. Fielded brilliantly in short leg there. And gets it down to the right end, to the bowler's end, and Paul Lawson takes the ball cleanly, whips off the bails, and the batsman is short, and he's going back, and that's... was that scorer? And the batsman didn't even get a chance to bring up his stats. And looks like he's been run out. Yep. Going to try this replay here again. Here he goes. Gets it down to what's a fine leg position, but there is a man there, or backward point, or whatever you want to call it. Backward square, I should say. And then Paul Lawson gets it. Man is short of his crease, and umpire, up goes the finger, and he's back in the shed. Now there's 7 down. This one just played out to backward point. No run, and that's a great over from a Penbrook point of view. There's a wicket maiden. There's a run out. So after 27, it's 71 for 7. Spinner's doing an excellent job here. So, the new batsman in is Khan. Zain Khan. Forced back into his crease there. Just defends that one around. The keeper goes and gets it, and it's no run. Gavin Hoey into his 9th over now. He's picked up 3 wickets. It's defended onto the leg side. No run. In one sense is that it's just a pure matter of survival, and whatever we can get is whatever we can get from a Phoenix point of view. It's not their day. Oh, this one just gets through. Batsman did well not to get an edge on that. Good variation here by Hoey. This one just dropped at his soft hands on the leg side. They can go through for a single. Be delighted to get a run and get off strike. So we'll see if we can bring you some stats on Zane Khan. Thompson defends that well. Just on the offside to a point region again. The only batter for Phoenix thus far to have stood up for his team. Goes for the big cut shot. Misses it completely. It's a bit too much bounce maybe for that ball. Anyway, end of the over. 28 gone. 72 for 7. Zane Khan, his figures from the batting point of view for this season for Phoenix: 12 innings, 273 runs. Oh, just edges that one past the keeper, and there's no one in the deep to stop that, and it's going to just trickle down to the boundary in 4 runs. Much needed 4 runs for the team and for himself. So yeah, 12 innings. 273 runs, averaging 30.33, and his highest score was 120 not out versus Bagnallstown 1. So Phoenix will be hoping that he continues this form and they can put a good partnership, a much needed partnership on. Defends one nicely back to the cover fieldsman. No run. Just played backward point. No run there. It's good bowling by Lawson, using Norrie's experience to make it difficult for the batters. He's bowling from the nursery. And this one has popped up and he's been caught. And Lawson's picked up another wicket, or his first wicket, but there's 2 wickets in 2 overs for him. One on run out and one caught at mid-off. And another batsman falls, and Thompson is stranded again. Khan out for 5. It's good bowling. Just went through the shot maybe a fraction earlier than he anticipated, and it lifted it up to the mid-off fieldsman, who made no mistake. Very soft dismissal. There he goes. Just didn't middle it at all. And safe hands there. And yet another batsman's down. 76 for 8. Wow.
Inspired by some comments from Ross and I think Victoria.
Oh yeah.
Do you figure out how many of this team were playing yesterday for Phoenix?
Well, in Phoenix, I might have to get back to you on that one, guys. Yeah, there's not many. I think it's a very second-rate team compared to what the team was they had down in Cork. Well, they got the cup. Yeah, they bought the cup, but not the team. Anyway, Phoenix will be delighted that they've got a cup win, but this is not going to be a game they want to remember. Guys sort of big cut outside the off stump there and go straight to the keeper. Good over for Lawson and for Penbrook. Got a wicket. So, after 29, it's 76 for 8.
patient.
And to quote Mad Max, Phoenix are heading out west in a heap of trouble. Gavin Hovey to finish out now. He's going to bowl his 10th over. He'll be looking to shut this down. Thompson on strike. He's basically got almost half the runs. He's got 30 runs out of the 76 that have been accumulated. Pitches this one up. He's going for a big shot there. Cuts it away to a deep point region. Just picks up the single. One feels that this is going to be over sooner than later. Sugru now the new batsman, facing Gavin Hovey for the first time. Keeps that one out. Well, I'll try and get some stats up on Sugru as well while we're here. Just defends that one out to the offside there. First slip comes around to field that one, no run. So Daniel Sugru is a rare extra from Gavin Hovey and from Penbrook. Just a wide. Goes for the big swoop down leg and just crashes into the pad. No run. So far this season, he's had 8 innings, made 54 runs, average of 13.5. Highest score is 22 not out. And he goes for the big hit, and he's done very well. He's going to get a 6. First maximum for the day, straight over the bowler's head. And that will make him feel pretty good. Build that one nicely. Not much to lose here, might as well go for it. This one he just plays away to the point. 2 good shots. Gavin not really happy about that second last ball, but he finishes I think about probably 36 off his 10 with 3 wickets. That definitely went over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had the replay machine.
Just how straight it was.
So after 30 overs, it's 84 for 8. Paul Lawson now to continue. He's into his 3rd over. Involved in a run out and picked up a wicket himself. Nicely pitched up, and it just beats the mid-wicket fielder. Just going to pick up a single. It's protection in the deep. And this brings Sugru back on strike. Thompson on 32 now. No, I'll wait the second half, mate. Yeah, just cuts that one away. Round in the deep. Picks up a single. Yeah, the wind returns. Bit of a gustly blow there. Fired the ball nicely then. Tempting the batsman to go for the big shot, but he played it well. Just defended it out on the leg side. No run. Thompson on strike. This time he goes for it and just gets over the bowler's head. Runs straight to the boundary for a much needed 4. Phoenix on 90 now and Thompson on 36. Lawson gets a lot of caught and bowled, so you wouldn't mind that necessarily. Oh, this one just drifts down leg and beats everyone. It's going to be five wides. So this is probably going to be the most expensive Pembroke over of the innings so far. 11 from it, and it's still got a few to go. Bit short and just cut away the cover fieldsman there. He'd be disappointed. You can see that he didn't get onto that and get a boundary. He's batted well for his 36, Thompson. Defends nicely just out to the cover fieldsman. Gets out of the over. So after 31, Phoenix have moved on to 95 for 8. Stapleton's making a bowling change, bringing Byron McDonough back on. He's got 5 overs in his up his sleeve, and Stapleton and the team would be hoping, okay, let's clean up this tail now. Still got 19 overs to bat out. If they can survive that, which is a big ask. Let's get him into the 110s or maybe even the 120s. Right on the money straight away. Defended well. Excellent pace he generates. It's very sharp. I think if you're the batsman, you'd just be hoping to get off strike. So, still got a pretty attacking field here. I'm going to choke as many singles as they can. That one drifts down leg and it's going to be a wide. Be interesting to see how many extras Penbrook have conceded, and even though it's been pretty economical, it still probably is one of the highest run contributors. I mean, there hasn't been very many people who got past a couple. This one gets him into the thigh pad, just pops it up. No run. So we've got a mid on, mid wicket, square, first slip, long leg, cover fieldsman. Oh, this one gets a little bit on it, goes down the leg side, and he's going to pick up 4. Oh, was it leg buys? Okay, leg buys. I thought he might have just got a tickle on the glove or something there. Anyway, that brings up the 100 for Phoenix. Penbrook, I thought, would have hoped to get them all out under 100, but anyway, cricket's a funny game. throwing a bit in his line and length here to the left-hander. This one he spears through. And the batsman did well to leave that alone. So yeah, let's take a look at this field again. Mid off, sort of extra cover, point, first slip, long leg, mid wicket, deep square, and mid on. Pick up a single this time, just played away to the offside. Late call. There was a point fielder there who was sweeping on that, but it was too wide for him, and so they were able to pick up a single. Yep. Right. Yep. Oh, this one. Well, that was sharp. Batsman got out of the way and it went straight through to the keeper, but a lovely ball to finish off the over. So, up to 32, it's 101 for 8.
Harry, you.
25-run partnership now. That's the second best partnership so far for Phoenix. Lawson continue. Bowled 3 overs, just conceded 15 runs for his wicket, but also was involved in a run out. And just looking to get these last 2 wickets to close off this innings. And the batsman plays away to the offside, beats the cover fieldsman. There is a man in the deeps, but they will pick up 2. Good running. So Sagru moves on to 10 of his 14. Can he last the distance? Winds it up and goes for a big shot. It's straight down to the long off fieldsman. Just a single. Thompson back on strike. He's worked hard for his 36. Gets back in his crease and cuts that one away. There's a man in the deep, so it's just going to be a single. But these are valuable runs that the Phoenix are accruing here. Oh, this one and drives. He gets the batsman to come forward and he plays all around it and it crashes into the stumps and Lawson picks up another wicket. And Sugru, who put up a valiant 11, has got to go. So it's a partnership of 29. And the 9th wicket falls. Paul Lawson doing an excellent job again for his team. Very reliable. He's now 2 for 19 in his 4th over. So yeah, just a beautiful ball there. Forced the batsman to come forward to try and defend it, but he played all over that. Missed it completely, went into the stumps. Yeah. Yeah, just nice bit of flight and drift. And King Kumar, great name, comes out. King Kumar. Let's see what we've got to talk about him. What are his stats? That's while there, defends the ball back to Paul Lawson. Uses his wrist to play it on the leg side, but no run, and that's the end of the over. And another good over from Pembroke. 105 for 9 off 33. Krish King Kumar. Where are we? I can't see his name. Oh, here we go. Found it. Found it at last. McDonough attempted Yorker there and just played out on the leg side for a dot ball. Defended well. Thompson now on 37. So, King Kumar stats for this season: 8 innings, 59 runs, averaging 14.75. 19 not out is his highest score. Thompson goes for the big slash outside of off stump. Misses, goes through to the keeper. Oh, does well there. Ball sort of bounced up a bit, but he played it into the ground, just down to third man region. There's a man down there, but he picks up a single. And now this brings King Kumar on strike. Yet to get off the mark. And boy, if you're number 11 batsman and you have to face someone like Brian McDonough or Nick Stapleton, you'd be a little bit nervous, one would feel. This one gets him high on the bat, pops up sort of into the gully region, no run. Maybe a sand shoe crusher would be the ball or bolt or bottom end batsman. Yeah, attempted that. That's just probably drifting down leg. So, 2 slips in the gully. Mid on. Mid wicket. Mid off. Point. Oh, just does well to keep that one out. Thought about a run. There's a man in long leg, but wasn't to be. He's done well to dig that one out. And he survives another over. So, 34 down, 106 for 9. No surprises here. Paul Lawson to continue. He's only bowled 4 overs and he's picked up 2 wickets and been involved in a run out. Flights it up nicely, but the batsman gets onto it. Fracks it down to cow corner region. Just pick up to 1 run though. Thompson moves on to 39 now. Been out there essentially from the start. Batsman navigates that one. Defends it back to the bowler. No run. Goes to the big hit, big hoik, and I think he's going to get caught. He's hit it down the cow corner, and that's the end of the innings. Yep. Went for the enticed for the big shot, and there's the man down there waiting in cow corner for that shot, and in long on, and safe pair of hands, and that's it. So, wow. Phoenix all out for 107 in the 35th over. Unfortunately, Niall, the cabinman, was out taking care of business somewhere else. But Paul Lawson finishes with 3, plus involved in a run out. 4.2 overs, 3 for 20. And, not sure what to say about this. It's just, well, they're going to be out there short, and I think they're going to go for a break now. Maybe they'll have a 10-minute break, but I think Thompson can hold his head up high. At least he dug down deep and did whatever he could for his team, while everyone else fell around him. But it was just never going to be enough. And there you see the batting card. Thompson coming in number 3, basically in the first over, and he was there for 33 and a bit overs, 34 overs really when you think about it. Puts on 39, not out, and there's not much else to celebrate out of that card from a Phoenix point of view. Andrew John got a bit of a start for 15, and Suguru got it to 11. Munjul got 10 as well, but extras are 17, so extras for the second highest score. That it's not that bad, but it just shows you how poor the batting was today, or conversely, how impressive the bowling was. Look at the bowling card there. Nick Stapleton, another great spell. 1 wicket for 15 off his 5. Economy rate of 3. Brian McDonough picked up 1. Flanagan got 1. Gavin Hoey got 3, and Paul Lawson got 3. So the bowlers really came in and cleaned this up. The attack at the start was fantastic. It really tied down Phoenix, and the spinners came through and really cleaned up the mess there at the end, the tail and the mid. Anyway, there you look at the chart. There was, again, not much to speak about there. There's a couple of 2 or 3 good overs there from a Phoenix point of view, but lots of maidens and lots of very, very next to maidens sort of overs. Anyway, kind of a interesting worm. A little bit of a flurry at the end there, where there was that 19-run or 29-run partnership. But not really much to write home about there from a Phoenix point of view. Anyway, we're going to take a bit of a break here, guys. And thank you for those who have stuck with us. And we'll have a bit of a break, and then we'll just come back and see what the chase is going to be like. And I don't think it's going to be very long. Anyway, talk to you soon, folks. Oh, so welcome back, folks. We were talking into the wrong mic.
You had the headphones on.
No, I just. So I've been rattling on there for about a minute and realised that the volume had been turned up.
No, I put on the wrong mic.
I put on the wrong mic. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Anyway, we're back. May have, yeah. I don't know. Oh, lively shot there. Just played away down to a third man position. Controlled shot. Just picks up a single. So Tucker off the mark. As is.
Wait for you to go back. I was going to say to you, you know, of course, like here's where you can change this. You can do whatever you want. I don't realise you can sit there with the headphones on.
Oh, I know.
Realise you can't hear yourself.
Yep.
Enjoying the ambience.
Just enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Just soaking it up, the atmosphere and everything. Well, one would feel that, yeah, this run chase is actually not going to take very long. Informed batsman at the crease at the moment. Dermot Tucker and Tim Tector. Great opening pair for Pembroke this season. Unfortunately, from a Phoenix point of view, 107 is never going to be enough. It's just a matter of where and when they're going to be able to chase this down. And that one's another wide conceded. There's 2 wides in the over so far. It's something like that. Yeah. Well, it'd be a hell of a win if all of a sudden they did pull this out of the fire, but yeah, let's face it, that's not going to happen. Did get some text somewhere along the line here, but I'll have a read of those later. Tim Tector smashes it. Oh, and the man at mid-wicket there got a hand to it. Saved 4 runs, or saved 2 runs for his team. Stopped it going to the boundary, but just about broke his hand, I would have thought. Tim Tector got onto that.
Just the other net. Just kept it closed for the whole game so far.
Here we go. Smack. He got his hand to it. Oh, that's got to smart a bit. Yeah. When Tim Tector middles it, it's hit pretty hard. There you go. You see, Craig sent a. He said something for Niall. Yeah. Nice bit of kit they're using down there in Cork by the looks of it. Right. Sidhu now do come into the attack from the nursery end. So it might be a spin option. As the breeze just picks up here, get a bit blowy. Tucker defends that one out just on the offside. No run. I think. Gets through him. Good ball, but keeper throws down the stumps, but Tucker was in his crease, so just a dot ball. So getting a bit of weather out here in Pembroke. It's a bit of sunny. Oh, just plays that on the leg side, but there's a man rushes in to cut that off, and no run. That's looking quite good to do. This one's a bit full. Just worked our way down to the mid-on position. The mid-on's very deep, so they're easily able to get a single there. They're both very fast between wickets, these two batsmen. So, yeah, the field is very deep. Like a lot of sides, they have all their fielders out on the ring, virtually. They're all deep enough to be able to get a quick single. I'd like to see them all come in a couple of steps. Don't have a lot of runs to play with, so definitely make sure no singles are taken, no easy singles anyway. Played off the mid wicket. There's a man there, no run. Just crunched out to the cover region there. Didn't time it really well. Just got a bottom edge really, and it results in a dot ball. So good over there from Sidhu. Just concedes the one. So after 2 overs, it's 6 for naught. Not that cold, but it's just cold enough, you know. Especially in the shade. Yeah, that might be a bit preemptive. Yeah. Okay, Sugru to continue. Drifts that down the leg side, and it's another wide. It's 3 wide so far, and he's 1.1 overs. Tucker winds up and gives that one to Wally, and it's 1 bounce, 4, straight over the bowler's head. Lovely shot. Just right up in his arc. Half volley. And he puts it away. It went a very long way. Straight over the bowler's head here. Bang. Lovely stroke that. It's a shot of a man in form. Might dig out some stats on these two while we have some time. Goes for the big swing down leg side, but the ball drifted down there, and I think it's probably going to be called wides. Yep. 2 wides. So according to cricket stats in this league, Dermot Tucker has had 5 innings, made 122 runs, highest score is 68, and he just cracks that one on the leg side, and it goes straight to the boundary. No boundary rider out there, and picks up another boundary. Oh, sorry, that's Tim Tector. That's right, they got a single before. Tim Tector joins the party now with the boundary. Tim's had 6 innings, scored 206 runs in those 6 innings. Picks that one up from the bouncer up and works around the leg side for another consecutive 4. Kind of playing to the wheel at the moment. He's really good at picking gaps, and there was massive gaps on the leg side. So he's turning those off-stump balls into leg side boundaries. His highest score out of those 6 is 100. So, pretty much enough said there. Two batsmen who have scored good runs, and both in form in all formats of the league, and just takes his hand off the wrist there and lets it go away to the leg side. Got a mid-wicket fielder in frustration. Looks like he tries to pretend to throw down the stumps but doesn't. Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Tim Teta there thought he got too much on it and hit it straight to the mid-off fielder. Thought he was going to be in a bit of trouble there, but it just died just before it got to the fielder. The fielder's quite deep. So he just picks up a single. It's a good challenge for the young bowler here. Don't think he's doing a hell of a lot wrong, apart from the wides, but he's just bowling against two really informed batsmen. That's a better ball. Got Tucker sort of driving on the offside there and goes through to the keeper. Anyway, after 3 overs, it's 22 for no loss. Good over there from Pembroke. 16 from it. All right, bit of another replay here. Did you hear what he said when he hit it? He's like, shit. No, he actually, I heard it. Yeah, he said, I think he thought he was going to get himself out then. Anyway, Tetron strike now. He's moved on to 11 quite quickly. And he's, got back in his crease trying to hit that one out. And good ball there by Sidhu. I think it almost got through. Tim Teta lucky not to get bottom edge or get bowled on that. He's trying to give himself some room there to strike the ball away. That's what he's trying to do. Just plays away on the offside to long off. Picks up a single. So 85 to get. Making slight adjustments to the field here. The bowler wants the cover fieldsman to come in, and he has done so. And it's just played out to behind point for no run. Tucker off on 6 from his 11 faced. Yeah, well defended there. Good technique. Sidhu bowling quite well here. Pick of the bowlers thus far. Pitches this one up and Tucker again hits it straight over the bowler's head. He's a for 6. Got enough on it just to clear the rope completely. Lovely stroke. Great time. It didn't look like he actually hit it that hard. Lovely bit of timing. This one a bit shorter and it's just played a cutaway to the offside. No run. Anyway, good over there for Pembroke. 7 from it. So after 4, we're on to 29 for naught. At the same time, just as a comparison, Phoenix were 3 for 1. I know, not necessarily comparing apples with apples here, but that was a lovely stroke. Looks like the opening bowler to continue from the St John's end. Tucker and Tector both on 12 now. 12 each. As Tector goes to do a bit of gardening. Bit of dust coming up from the wicket with this wind. It's become gusty again. Suguru is hammered away. Oh. One bounce into the fence on the leg side there. Mid-wicket had no chance of getting anywhere near that. And yeah, there you go, bang. And the Irish captain Andy Balbirnie doing his best to get the ball away from his family. But it was wide enough that there was no real worry there. Very, very good stroke there from Tim Tector, and that's forced mid-wicket to go right back onto the fence. Long leg to come up to a bit more of a on the ring, and that's all there is on the leg side. So I don't know. There's runs on the leg side all over the place. They're going to pick up 2 here at least, maybe even 4, and it's going to be 4. Hit down the cow corner. Oh, along the way. The whole way along the carpet. Another 4 for Tector. Sort of didn't get the middle of the bat that time, but just had the strength and the positioning of in the field to get there. Now they've brought another man over on the leg side. He's going sort of deep mid-wicket. They brought mid-wicket back into mid-wicket position. Full toss this time down leg side, and the keeper does very well to stop that. It's going to be a wide, but he did a great job of diving there and making sure that didn't go to the boundary. Well, the run rate now is 8.77. Required run rate 1.5. That's too short, and it's going to probably be out, actually. He's reached for that. And Tector's gone. He reached for that ball. Probably should have left it. Anyway, just all he did was just get a toe at the bat and lifts it straight up in the air and on the offside, and there was enough fielders there to take their pick on who was going to take that, and this time it's taken by the cover fielder. Yeah, no mistake there. Well, glimmer of hope there for Phoenix. First wicket down. Opening partnership of 38 in the 5th over. And JJ Garth comes out to the middle now. He's another batsman that's in good form. Thus far, according to Cricket Stats, 5 innings, 142 runs, high score of 63. He's averaging 28 and a bit. I'm not quite sure how accurate these stats are coming out of Cricket Stats, because that doesn't sound about right. But anyway, he's in good form. Feel free. Yeah, no, yeah, this is only for this Premier League. Yeah. Short ball, and he gets off the mark by turning the ball around the corner, going down the deep square, and getting 4 runs. That sounded nice off the bat. So he's already middling the ball already. First baller. Yep, thanks very much. Just rotates off the hip, pulls it around the corner. So he's off the mark with a lovely boundary. Suguru now. He's picked up a wicket, but he's conceded 34 in his 2.5 overs. Oh, that's a better ball. A lot of dust coming up now off the wicket. Yeah, it's a good comeback. Both these batters now be hoping to see this through to the end. 69 runs to get, I think. Oh, that's gone down leg again. It's going to be 5 wides. It's just not Sidhu's day. Siguru's day. Five more onto the total. Brings it up to 47. So 61 for victory. Pembroke now at 9.72 run rate. Attempted slower ball there, and ineffective. Good bowling body, young man. That ends the over. Pembroke now, 47 for 1 off 5. I assume spin to continue from the nursery end. Lovely day. The sun's actually come out quite nicely in the last half hour or so. Lots of people against the wall here at Pembroke on Cyril's way. This one just played away on the leg side. Picks up a single. So leg by. Brings Garth on strike. Yeah, it's a bit of warmth out here actually when the breeze dies down. Yeah, it's lovely in the sun. And it gets a bit chilly underneath the tent here. That's a first world problem. So, yeah, for quite a good crowd in for today's match. A few people walking their dogs, doing laps around the oval. Yeah, well defended there by Garth. Plays one back to the bowler for no run. Get another good ball. Time, good use of the feet, just plays away to the cover region when the cover fieldsman there and stops the ball and there's no run. Again, getting to the pitch of the ball and just defending nicely. He's bowling a really good line and length, this bowler. This time just drifts a bit on the leg side. It's just helped along its way by the batter around the corner there. And it's going to go all the way for 4. One thinks, yes, it has. It's quite aerial there for a while. Thought there might have been a fraction of a chance that it could have been caught, but no, it's quite wide of the fielder. So anyway, It's not a boundary. Score moves on to 52 for 1 off 6. So, already in 1.5 overs, they've put on 14, these two. One feels they must have a change of bowling now, and I think they are. Another good opportunity for a Phoenix bowler to show what he's worth. Maybe pick up a couple of scalps. Just adjusting the field now, so we have a man deep down in sort of backward square on the boundary. We have one slip. Man in mid-wicket. Man, kind of a deepish mid-on. And that one's a wide. He opens up with a bit of a loosener. Just left alone there by Tucker. And that's another extra to the total. They don't have any runs to play with here, so it's a bit of a shame anyway. The slip's gone out into more of a gully region now. There is a man, kind of a backward point cover, an extra cover field, a bit of a deep. He's enticing the bowler to go batsman to go that way, but he's just bowling too wide. There's 2 wides in a row. So there's a deep point, long on and sort of mid on and mid off, quite deep. Right on the ring there. I think they're actually a bit too deep. But then again, and this one's just bounced up and he's just helped it along its way. Just lifts it over to what would be the slip cordon and picks up a single. There is a man down there in deep third man on the boundary, but yeah, it's going to be a single every time. It's a very controlled shot. Well, it's just kind of ticking over at the moment. King Kuma needs to be bowling a bit better than this. It's too short, and it's just going to be played away into the ground, onto the leg side. It's going to beat everyone. It got past the mid-wicket. There was a man down there at backward square, and they both ran towards it, but they couldn't catch up with it, and it just trickled its way basically to the fence. Quick outfield. But that was a... Wow. It was a 4 runs and it's great for Pembroke, but it wasn't exactly smashed to the fence. Don't know why he's bowling that length. He's not quick enough to bowl short stuff. Maybe he's hoping that the batter will mistime it or hit it straight to mid-wicket, but it's almost like Tucker had to check himself from going through the shot too quick. He's just not quick enough. Doesn't have enough bite to bowl that sort of delivery. Again, just nicely played out to point. Just straight bat. Lets it go on the carpet. No run. But already there's 7 runs come from this over. We've still got 2 balls to come. 2 legal deliveries. Carther's on 12, Tucker on 13. Slower ball there. And they've all gone up in probably more hope than anything. It crashed into the pad. They were all asking the umpire what was wrong with that. And the umpire, let's have a look at this again. The umpire is saying it's going down leg, which it was. The bowler looked absolutely perplexed there, but anyway. This is too short again. Played off, but straight to mid-wicket this time. Anyway, it's the end of the over. And that's 7 down now. 59 for 1. $21 this partnership. A lot of these wides and extras. Required run rate now is a staggering 1.14. And the actual run rate is 8.43. 49 runs the Pembroke need for victory. 48 to defend from Phoenix's point of view. And you'd have to think that Sidhu is going to bowl himself out. He's only conceded 12 runs out of his 3.1 overs. He's bowling very well here. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Just gets past the batsman who was forced to try and play that. Tucker on strike at the moment. 13 from his 18 balls faced. He's trying to drag the batsman out of his crease, but the back foot is firmly behind the line. This way, just flicked off his pads on the leg side. You're going to pick up 2 quite comfortably. These two are really fast between the wickets. Run the first one very hard, and there was always an opportunity to come back for the second. Square leg fielder had a lot of ground to cover there to chase that down, so there was plenty of time for the second run. This one is hit straight down the cow corner. Probably didn't quite get a 6, but it picks up 4. Lovely shot. It was right in the arc. And Tucker makes no mistake. Let's watch this again. Thank you very much. Leans into it and crashes that down. No man down there. This time it's a better ball. Slightly faster, and this plays it off to cover region. No run. Again, enticing the batsman to have a go. You're quite right, he just plays that one off to the offside, back to the bowler, and it's no run. Anyway, good over there from Pembroke again, 6 from it. So after 8, it's 65 for 1. Dermot Tucker on 19. JJ Garth on 12. And Phoenix struggling to find any answers here, or to ask the questions that are going to cause any trouble for Pembroke. King Kumar to continue, and he's got to cut out these bounces, one would feel. They're just sitting up nicely for the batsman to hit. That's a bit better length, and this one plays to the gully region, and the gully fieldsman picks it up cleanly. No run. Just tries to dab it down there. That's a better start from the young man. This one's going to be probably wide. Oh no, he got away with that. He just, umpire's having a quick word to him about running down, I guess, the pitch in his follow through. Another dot ball. Better start to the over. Slow ball attempted there, and it's full toss, and it's just clubbed away on the leg side. Straight to the fielder, and it's sort of where you would have a boundary rider in most cases, and it's 4 runs. Just lost control of it there. Yeah, and Garth was on that as quick as. Here you go. Thank you. Bang. Didn't even really middle it. Almost like, got a slightly bottom edged it. Well done, Jess. I saw your stuff on Facebook. It's great stuff. This time it's played backward, deep backward square. And there's a man down there and picks up a single. Captain or someone having a quick word to the bowler just to give him some encouragement. Just keep that good line and length. Let the batsmen get themselves out. Yep. Just strain again. Another wide conceded. And if you want to bowl at this level, you've got to cut that out of your repertoire. You've got to be more accurate. There's too many extras being given away when you're defending 107. I know it's not a full strength side, but even if there's the Phoenix is seconds and even some of their thirds, they need to be bowling better lines than this. That's a better line, and it's just cut away, gets past the gully fieldsman. There is a man down in third man, so I'll just pick up the single, but it was a lovely shot. Just use the pace of the ball off the face of the bat, just open up the wrists, let it run past gully. And this brings Garth back on strike. He's 17 from 17 balls faced. Tucker now on 20. And that's just picked off his toes nicely, and he's just worked it down to deep backward square. And they're going to pick up one. Comfortable shot. It keeps Garth on strike. And after 9, it's 73 for 1. And now it's just a question, essentially, of how many overs it will take for Penbrook to run down this total. She almost opened a book. Under 15, under 12. Under... Yeah. Either way, we're all going to go home a few minutes earlier than expected. Well, this is a surprise. They're bringing a change of bowling. I thought the bowler at the nursery end would just bowl himself out, but Manolia is coming, maybe just to get some experience for the bowlers. He's pitched it up nicely, but just a bit over pitched. And it's played on the leg side to square there, and just they pick up a single. Again, very good running between wickets. The field is quite deep, so they're picking up singles at will. Maybe challenge the batsman, come in, 10 yards or so. Looked like he was going to wind up for that one, but decided just to defend it off to the offside there. It's fielded by the bowler. No run. It's a little bit of a cheer from his teammates. Tucker on 20. This one's nicely played away on the leg side. Mid-wicket just comes in and picks it up. It's not even a mid-wicket really, it's kind of like, well, I suppose a whitish mid-wicket. Looks to wind that up almost, but he just decides to play that down to long off and picks up a single. A few of the Phoenix players are trying to encourage their bowler. Still, I think there's the guys moving back to the ring, and I think that's too deep. Yeah, nicely played. Just defended nicely out to mid-wicket. It's bowled well. Can he come out of the over with another dot ball? He'd be hoping he can, or maybe even a wicket. But no, Garth decides to use his feet and go for a 6, and he has hit it beautifully, and it's gone straight down to where long on would be and cleared the rope, and that's 6 runs. So after 10, score moves on to 81 for 1. Whew. And what can Phoenix do here? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be their day at all. To be fair, it's as we said just a little while ago, it's not their strongest team. The strongest team was down in Cork, winning trophies for them yesterday. So they can all take some reflected glory out of that, but as a result, they've had to, no doubt, scramble a team together from the seconds and their thirds. And so commendable for them for actually getting the team out. But they're playing against a very good, strong Pembroke side who really in really good touch at the moment. So it was always going to be a bit of an ask. Again, I'd just like to say, I think Thompson did very well for his team. Into 38 or whatever it was. There's another change of bowling here. Attempted bouncer, which is... You just don't really have the pace to be threatening with those sorts of bounces. And it's easily just played away on the offside there down to third man region. And I pick up a single. They'll be happy to do that all day. So this is Zain Khan. Got a bit of a stuttery run up. It's not very fluid at the moment. Lots of little stuttery steps. Again, 3 bounces in a row. Easily played away on the leg side this time down to deep square leg. Just picks up a single. That's a better ball. Better length anyway. It's played off the mid off. No run. Better bowling those last 2 balls. Nice Yorker there, just played away. Dug out to the offside. No run. It's a lot better than the short stuff that they've been bowling. This one just gets clubbed away down to the leg side to the mid-on, sort of just past the bowler. They pick up a single. You know, not the worst over, only 3 from it. So after 11, it's 84 for 1. And I'd say that Pembroke could be hoping to close this down under 15. Dermot Tucker now looking very comfortable out there. He's on 23. JJ Garth, he's been scoring quite quickly runs in recent games. He's 26 off 23. Thinks he's in a T20, and why wouldn't you? He's in excellent form. Both these batsmen are in excellent form. So Ronaldo to continue, and he just floats it up, and it's just played away to the mid wicket. No run. Anything that's going to be remotely short, you could think it's going to be dispatched down the cow corner. Oh no, he just plays that nicely out to the covers. Again, no run. It's a good start. Good start from the bowler. This one over-pitched. It just played away down to long on. Picks up a single. This time just squared it out. Gets a inside edge and it goes off to the leg side there. Picks up a single. They're very fast between the wickets, these two. Yep. Interesting point there brought to me. It's Pembroke, from a points point of view in the points table, can't lose another wicket. If they do, they lose the bonus point, and they need every point they can get to try and get to the top of the table. So the batsmen are kind of playing within themselves. Instead of going for the big hoiks and taking their chances, they're happy just to take a conservative approach. Another wicket, another over down now. 12 down, 86 for 1. These two now put a 48-run partnership. I assume they're aware of the bonus point issue. I'd say that would have been discussed at length at some meetings. Or maybe not. Anywho, Zane Khan to continue. And he's bowling to Garth. Too short, just played around the corner there, and it's going to split the two fielders out there in the deep. Goes to basically the deep square leg, and that's 4 runs. Thanks very much. I do not understand why this bowler keeps on bowling that short stuff, but I'm sure he has his own reasons. And it's not been very effective from a Phoenix point of view. It may work on the lower levels, but he's just not quick enough. And this one, the full toss, he just splits the gap again on the offside now between the cover and extra cover, and it's gone to the boundary for another 4. There's back-to-back 4s as a gust of wind comes across the ground and shakes the cameras. But it's still quite warm. A few extra people have turned up, but I think it's a little too late. Reasonable crowd here today. And the score moves on to 94. So a little bit better, still probably a bit too short, but batsman just plays it down to backward point, gully sort of region, and there's no run. Better ball, just dug out and played away on the onside. Mid wicket. It's quite wide, had to run around to get that, so it gave him plenty of time to make the single. Moves on to 95 now, score. And this time it's just again played on the leg side. There is a man in the deep. He'll come in and make sure that's just 1. Good arm. And it seems like we're kind of sleepwalking towards a victory here. 96 on the board already. Make that 97, and so that means there's only 11 runs till victory. So 13 down, 97 for 1. And for those who possibly can't see the viewing figures at the moment, but I expect there's hardly anyone. They're probably all gone to bed now if they're overseas or they're off watching the golf. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's going to be a very, very comprehensive win for Pembroke. Ronaldo continue now for his third over. Just dabbed on the offside there. The fielder in slip comes around to collect that, and there's no run. JJ Garth now, 37 off 30. Similar shot. Just happy to defend that one out, keep out the good balls. Must be killing him not to be able to wind up and have a good shot. But do what you need to do for the team. This one is too much of a full toss, low full toss there, and just played on the offside to deep cover. Or even a deepish mid-off. Just picks up a 1 run, rotates a strike, and puts Tucker on strike. Plays it out to cover region, no run. The fuller delivery, this one just played down to long on, just another single. And it's all very subdued. Cheeky little run there. Played the mid wicket, who was deep enough that they could scamper through for a single. And at the end of the over, 14 done, the 100's up for Pembroke. 100 for 1. Same time for Phoenix, they were in their innings, they were 50 for 2. Is there going to be a change of bowling? I think there is. Sidhu's brought himself, taking himself off the nursery end. He's going to come on the St John's end. Good move. Making some adjustments now to the field. Man coming from long leg into more of a backward square position. Ball just defended on the offside there. First slip goes around the field. No run. Oh, beautiful. Just plays that one around just behind himself on the leg side there, so it's kind of like fine leg position. They pick up a single, just using his wrist there to turn the ball around the corner. Lovely shot. Brings Garth on to 40, and Tucker's now on 26, and he's going to pick up another single here, so he's 27. It's 102 now for Pembroke. Only 6 for victory. Yeah, nice straight bat plays that one to mid-off. No run. Showing great patience and restraint, these two batters. This one hit very firmly and straight to mid-on. Probably a bit too hard and there was no run there. There's no one in cow corner if he can get over mid-wicket, but this one played out to the deep on the offside. Picks up a single. That's the end of the over. 15 down now. 103 for 1. And is this going to be the last over, or will there be 1 or 2 more? We'd like to thank Phoenix for coming out today, putting the game on for us. Unfortunately for them, it was not going to be their day. Ronaldo to continue. Oh, it's a good ball. And they appeal for a stumping there, but not out, and umpire's sort of saying, what are you appealing for? And why are you smashing down the stumps when he's clearly in? Or something to that effect, maybe. Or maybe he's just sort of saying, I don't think that's out. Is it... Did drag his foot slightly forward, I suppose, but... Anyway, a bit of excitement there. As a result, JJ Garth just plays that one back as a solid defensive shot. Maybe just a lapse of concentration on the previous ball. Good take by the keeper though. Yeah, and good bowling. No width for the batter there. He's done pretty well for his team under the very difficult circumstances, Ronaldo. 3.5 overs down, he's only conceded 13. JJ Garth has had enough of this. He decides to go down the wicket and take it on. He's hit it down the cow corner. They'll just pick up the 2. Good use of the feet. Didn't quite middle it out of the bat. But still, nice shot. Brings the score up to 105. This time just played on the offside to backward point. No run. Oh, good ball to finish off the over there. Just defended back to the bowler. So after 16, Pembroke are 105 for 1. 3 balls for victory. 3 runs for victory even. So Sido, I'd say, would be the man to close off the... Oh, Jesus. Lucky there's nothing electronic here. The drink spilled over, folks. First world problem. Wind strikes again. Anyway, all good. Tucker gets past the fielder there, and he's probably going to get the winning runs here. It's gone to the boundary, and that's the game. Tucker cuts the ball, gets past the point region, and it rolls to the boundary. And it's a great innings. So, Pembroke chased down the total now. The loss of 1 wicket, Tim Tata, who just went for one that was a bit too wide and popped it up in the air for the he caught out. So Dermot Tucker, 27 undefeated. JJ Garth, 43 undefeated. Pembroke won by 9 wickets in the 17th over. Comprehensive win there. That'll help with their chances of getting towards the top of the league. Disappointment for Phoenix, but fair play to them for coming out today and putting on a game. It was always going to be tough against a good side when you're under strength. But thanks for those for watching and sticking with us. Bit of a short version of the game today, but gives you time to switch over to watch the Irish-Sri Lanka match maybe, or see what's happening down in Cork, or switching over to the golf. Either way. We'd like to thank you all for joining us here today, and a very, very comprehensive win by Pembroke first. They continued their victories. They've found great form this side of the season, and well, not much you can say apart from Thompson for Phoenix did very well to basically bat out as much as he could. He was there the whole innings for Phoenix, but you see there Benjamin Thompson, 39 not out, but no one could stick with him, and 107 was never going to be enough. See Pembroke won bowling side again. The bowling figures there all shared around by the bowlers. Spinners especially did very well. Gavin Hovey got 3, Paul Lawson got 3, and Byron was very, very stingy, only 2.29 economy rate for his 1 wicket. And there you go, 31 for Dermot Tucker, 43 for Jay Garth. Tim Tector got 20 off 13. Just went over a ball, trying to speed things up, trying to get everything home, and just popped it up the point region, and then it was sort of caught quite convincingly. And there you see, well, Sergey struggled today. It wasn't his day. He was given a fair bit of stick. Picked up a wicket, but it cost him 39 off 3. And then not really much for anyone else. Sydney bowled well. Ranoli had bowled well. And there you go. They started off very aggressively and then just basically decided to get home safely. And the worm says it all really, doesn't it? They just were our different class of side, Pembroke, today. So there you have it, folks. That's another production from Niall Walth Productions. Thank you, Niall, for putting on these great pictures and allowing me to commentate today. Hopefully next time we'll have Craig Senior back in the driving seat and a bit of a support crew for him, including myself. But thank you for those for watching.
Thank you, James.
Ask people to like and subscribe if you can. Always, the more figures the merrier. And
The NSFC have confirmed they were with us.
right, okay. The Nick Stapleton fan club was with us. Thank you for listening, guys. Sorry I didn't have all the right amount of technology around me to see if there was any text from Kate or family. But again, thanks, guys, for staying up late and watching Nick Stapleton and squad get another victory. And we'll leave you with that, folks. And those can go to bed now, and everyone else can do what they want to do for this lovely Sunday afternoon. And goodbye.